Today I have the July 2025 kit from Love from Lizi, so let's see what's inside. Hey, it's Beth. Welcome. Today I have the July 2025 Love from Lizi kit, and the theme of this one is really dig you. And it is actually an old kit that was brought back by popular demand. So if you saw this kit several years ago and loved it, then you're in luck. It is coming back, and it's a really pretty kit. Looks like it's really fun, very summery. So there are some glitter enamel dots that come with the kit, a set of ribbons in various colors that coordinate. Then you have some sequins and kind of shaker mixes in here. There is a stamp set, and it's got like a little potting shed, I believe, goes with the stamp set. So it coordinates with the stamp set. And so here's, you got the potting shed that you can cut out with a die. There is the shovel, the boots, watering cans, and like other implements. And then you've got the little girl here. And then in the stamp set, you also have some sentiments. Don't let things bug you. Long time. THYME, no C. Find your inner peace, PEAS, and I really dig you, and remember your roots. So kind of a fun gardeny stamp set. And then the dies that coordinate with that. And then the paper pad has 16 single-sided 6x6 sheets. Just some pretty florals and other patterns. Kind of like muted summer tones, not like bright and in your face, but muted, relaxing. Then there is a heart stencil that goes with it. Some blue peel-offs. And then I took the ephemera pack and laid it out so you could kind of get an idea of what all was in the ephemera pack. But some floral bunches, a lot of variations on the little girl. And then, you know, with flowers in her hair, without, the gardening tools and implements, some flower pots, the shed, boots, wreaths, a little ladder with kind of like a plant stand kind of thing. So some fun elements in the ephemera pack. And then you also get a variety of cardstocks to go in as well. There is the white, I got the yellow, two different, like kind of an orangey, and then a lighter yellow, pink, and purple. And then also, in addition to the kit, I got some peel-off stickers. It looks like it is the gold, white, and is there black? Yes. So kind of like the basic colors of the peel-offs. So those always come in handy. So that is what's in the kit. And then I thought we'd make a quick little project just to kind of have some fun with it before I let you go.
We're going to make a quick card, and I decided I wanted to build a scene. So I did some stamping already and die cutting. I stamped the boots on one of the pattern papers. It was like blue with some like pink dots. And then I stamped the shovel that says welcome to my garden, and then the weather vane, and I did some like basic coloring on those just to add a little touch of color. And then I stamped the potting shed on kind of the peach paper with the blue hearts, and then I pulled out that herbs ephemera. And then I did stamp out the sentiment that says long time, no C. So for my card mat, I just brought in this blue, I don't know, paper with a kind of grid background on it. And we're just going to create a scene. This isn't a realistic scene, obviously, but I just thought it would be fun to kind of play with some of the shapes. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to put that weather vane. I want to make sure that the weather vane will fit on top of the potting shed, but that I will also have room for my sentiment underneath. So I'm going to back kind of like layer it, the post of the weather vane behind the peak of my potting shed roof. And if you know me, if you follow my channel, you know I don't do a whole lot of coloring. So anytime that I can utilize pattern paper to create my scenes or to utilize the stamps, to showcase the stamps, and I am going to do that. So that's why I decided to kind of go with this cute little heart paper. I thought it would make a cute potting shed. I mean, if my husband would let me put hearts on my potting shed, I might have a little pink heart potting shed. You never know. But I decided to use the pattern paper for the shed and the boots. And then I figured I could handle the coloring on the shovel and the weather vane. So I'm going to go ahead and add my sentiment down. And I love when the stamp sets have the coordinating dies. I mean, I don't mind fussy cutting, but no way would I have wanted to fussy cut out the weather vane or probably even the shovel. If I did, it would have been like a very generous bubble cut kind of around it. So I loved having the dies that coordinate. And I wanted to include these little boots because I just thought the boots were so cute. And then with that little polka dot pattern, I thought that would be a cute little pattern to use with those. So I will have a link to the July kit down in the description box for you. And I know her kits tend to sell out. So if you like this kit, then I would jump in and grab it while you can. Again, this one is back kind of by popular demand. It was a popular kit at one time, so my guess is it's going to be popular again. So I'll have the link for that in the description box below, and I'll also link a playlist. There are some other Creator Collective members who are crafting with the July kit, and so we will add our videos to this playlist as we create the projects, so you can continue to check out this playlist for new inspiration on how to use the July kit, all of the fun gardening and kind of floral and herb designs that are in this month's kit. Again, I mentioned it earlier, but I like the muted. It's summery, but it's muted. It's not like all like bright primary colors like a lot of summer collections tend to be. So this is definitely a kind of refreshing twist on a summer kit. I contemplated using some of the sequin mix to add a little embellishment to the card, but then I just opted to go for these dark blue enamel dots that I'm going to scatter around. And I'm horrible at trying to figure out placement for these, so I tend to fiddle and contemplate, so I apologize if you're like, well, why don't you just put them down? And I kind of use, right now my nails are long enough that I can use them as a little pick tool and kind of add it onto the edge of my nail and figure out, okay, do I want it here? Do I want it here? And so nope, I'm gonna put it right here. So we get that done, and then I had a little strip left, and so I'm going to add that to the inside of the card just to bring some color to the inside, and then our first card with this kit will be complete. I will be back a few more times with this kit in the next several weeks, so please stay tuned, and you can check out that playlist for more inspiration and the link to find the kit as well. I thank you guys so much for your time, and I hope you all have a very crafty day.